As diverse as its citizens, the City of Ann Arbor government is much like a collection of individual businesses, all working together to produce a superior end product, world-class quality of life for our citizens.
From the policymakers to those hard at work on the front lines, join us as we explore our city at work.
Elected officials work to ensure our city is meeting the needs of its citizens. The mayor, elected every even year, is the presiding officer of the City Council. The City Council consists of the mayor and 10 council members, 2 from each of Ann Arbor's 5 wards. 1/2 of City Council is elected each year to serve 2-year terms.
The mayor and council oversee the city administrator and city attorney, set city policy, approve the budget, and serve as the collective voice of our citizens. With approval from council, the mayor appoints city council committees, as well as citizen members of city boards and commissions.
The city is responsible for supporting and funding the 15th Judicial District Court, which is managed and administered by the Chief Judge. The District Court has jurisdiction over felony preliminary examinations, state misdemeanor offenses, including domestic violence, city ordinance violations and traffic infractions, and certain civil disputes, including landlord, tenant, and others. 3 elected judges preside at court, assisted by 1 appointed magistrate. A court administrator oversees daily court operations.
The city attorney's office protects the legal interests of our city at work. This office provides legal advice to council and city officials, prepares and reviews contracts and other legal documents, handles prosecution of those accused of violating city ordinances, and defends the city from lawsuits.
As the Chief Executive of Ann Arbor, the City Administrator has a bird's-eye view of our city at work. The City Administrator assures implementation of City Council policies and works with council and staff on strategic and financial planning. The City Administrator is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the city.
There are 3 units within the City Administrator's office. The City Clerk's office serves as custodian of ordinances, contracts, voter registrations, public documents, licenses and permits, and maintains records of all City Council proceedings. The City Clerk is the Chief Elections Officer, administering all city elections.
The Communications Office keeps residents and city employees informed about city actions and opportunities through publications, media relations, website, and other means. This unit also includes Community Television Network, one of the oldest access television operations in the country, providing citizens with meeting coverage and other local programming.
Human Resources Services manages the employee life cycle, including staffing, employee and labor relations, benefits, compensation, performance management, training and development, and human resources policies and procedures.
The City Administrator works with 4 service area administrators to provide strategic vision and leadership to the city organization.
A closer look at the city's organizational chart shows nearly 24 units within these areas, many of which are on duty around the clock. Our city is always at work, and here's how.
Protecting our city at work, the Safety Services area provides preventative and emergency services for the Ann Arbor community.
Safety Services Administration is responsible for the policies, procedures, and strategic goals and measures to help ensure a safe Ann Arbor. This unit drives the operational decisions for delivery of these safety services.
The Office of Emergency Management works closely with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The office coordinates all emergency planning for weather-related and other disasters, maintains an emergency operations center, conducts emergency preparedness training, and operates the citywide storm tornado warning siren system.
Fire Services operates 5 stations, including its headquarters at Fire Station 1, across from City Hall. In addition to fire suppression services and a fire prevention bureau, the service unit provides specialized rescue services and hazardous materials management.
Police Services has sworn officers and civilian employees. The service unit provides road patrols, a detective bureau, community policing officers, canine and bicycle patrol programs, neighborhood watch, crime prevention services, and more.
The Safety Services Dispatch Unit fields calls coming in to 911 and dispatches emergency responders.
Some of the best examples of our city at work and our city at play reside within the community services area. A major contributor to the quality of life for Ann Arbor residents, workforce, and visitors, the community services area consists of 4 primary functions.
The Community Development Unit is co-managed by the city and Washtenaw County and ensures low-income residents may live in quality housing and readily have access to community services.
Parks and Recreation Services provides Ann Arbor residents with a variety of opportunities for growth and recreation. The unit oversees development and programming of nearly 150 park sites and operation of 13 recreation facilities.
The Planning and Development Services Unit provides expertise and information for development, redevelopment, construction, and preservation processes. The unit oversees master planning, site plan review, rental housing inspections, historic preservation, zoning coordination, construction inspections and permits, and building, housing, and sign code enforcement. It also provides support to the city planning and historic district commissions and all appeals boards.
The Open Space and Parkland Preservation Program is administered in the community services area and is responsible for the acquisition of parkland within the city and the preservation of open space and farmland around the city within the Greenbelt District.
Not many people think about where their drinking water comes from, who lights the roads they drive, or where their trash goes once it leaves the curb. But these issues and more are always top of mind for the Public Services area, which is responsible for managing and maintaining the infrastructure of our city at work.
Public Services Administration provides financial planning and oversight of the dedicated service funds for the city's infrastructure, as well as public relations support for the area. The Safety and Training Team focuses on assuring effective training systems within the area and safe work practices throughout the city.
The Customer Service Center answers the city's main telephone line, fields requests associated with city services, processes payments for taxes, parking tickets, city invoices, and water utility bills, and provides general information about city services. The unit is also responsible for water utility meter reading, billing, installation, and repair.
Field Operations is responsible for the maintenance of the city's infrastructure, which includes park maintenance, forestry, natural area preservation, street maintenance, street lighting, signals, signs, radio communications, technical services, solid waste and material collection, and all water, wastewater, and stormwater collection and distribution systems.
Fleet and Facilities oversees all fleet services and maintenance of city-owned vehicles. The city has more than 375 licensed vehicles and over 400 pieces of large specialized equipment. Fleet and Facilities is also responsible for the operation of Ann Arbor's Municipal Airport and the city's compost facility.
Project Management provides engineering services for the city's capital improvement projects, traffic engineering services, private development construction services, infrastructure records maintenance, and securing outside funds and grants for the city's capital improvement projects.
The Systems Planning Unit focuses on longer-range issues and planning for the service area. This includes the innovative and efficient usage of energy, environment issues, transportation infrastructures, computer modeling of municipal utility systems, and capital improvement planning. Current key initiatives that involve systems planning include Energy Challenge, Solar America Cities, Clean Cities, Stormwater Management, Alternative Transportation Planning, and Asset Management Strategies.
The Wastewater Treatment Service Unit is responsible for the collection, treatment, and discharge of wastewater generated by the Ann Arbor community. This unit operates the wastewater treatment plant, 8 sewage lift stations, and laboratory testing services.
The Water Treatment Service Unit processes and supplies approximately 6 billion gallons of safe drinking water annually. This unit operates the water treatment plant, remote pumping stations, drinking water storage facilities, dams, source water facilities, hydroelectric plants, and laboratory testing services for drinking water and wastewater.
Whether balancing city budgets or tracking property taxes, the Financial and Administrative Services area ensures our city works in an efficient and cost-effective manner.
Accounting Services maintains the city's accounting systems, including payroll, accounts payable, and accounts receivable.
Assessor Services appraises the values of taxable properties within the city.
The Financial and Budget Planning Unit is responsible for developing the city's financial reports, including the city's annual budget.
The Information Technology Service Unit administers, maintains, and supports the city's computer and telecommunications systems. This unit provides strategic technology solutions to the city's operations and is also responsible for managing the city's website.
Procurement Services negotiates and establishes contracts for all city equipment and service purchases.
Risk Management Services processes standard and sewer-related claims made against the city.
Treasury Services is the custodian of all city money, funds, and securities. The treasurer collects city taxes, as well as delinquent utility and parking violation payments. The parking referee is a division of this unit.
Rounding out the city's organizational structure are other agencies that further help ensure residents are served. These include
the Housing Commission administers federally subsidized housing to over 1,450 extremely low-income households in Ann Arbor and a multi-county region. And it partners with 3 local housing providers to offer about 100 units of permanently supported housing for disabled homeless individuals and families.
the Downtown Development Authority. The purpose of the Ann Arbor Downtown Development Authority is to undertake public improvements that have the greatest impact in strengthening the downtown and attracting new private investment.
The City of Ann Arbor Employee Retirement System assists in providing financial security for employee members and their families upon retirement, disability, or death.
The Smart Zone LDFA encourages high-tech business investment in the cities of Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti. The City of Ann Arbor maintains Smart Zone LDFA accounting records.
And the Ann Arbor Transportation Authority, a not-for-profit unit of government operating the local public transit system for the greater Ann Arbor area.
Together, we provide our citizens with safety, security, and a quality of life that exceeds expectation. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year, we are a city at work.